Hello. Happy, what's today? Wednesday? Yes. Okay, great. Happy Wednesday. Obviously, it's been a very, very long but exciting day for me and my special guest, Coach Imwale. We are excited to be here with you today because we're going to share with you some really awesome strategies for publishing and writing your book within 30 days or less. We have tons of experience because we've done it ourselves, and it's really one thing to take advice from someone who hasn't had an experience, but I always say you never want to take advice from a coach who has never been in the game. And that's exactly what the message is for you tonight, is to trust the coaches that know the play and know exactly what it will take for you to have success. So we're really excited about that. We're just going to wait a couple of more minutes for our other guests to actually get on, and we will be getting started. So just give us a little bit. I wish we had some theme music, but we don't have that right now. But just 2 more minutes, and we will be getting underway. Coach Amala, you can mute your line if you like.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for right now. For those who are just joining us, we are about to start. We're just waiting for some persons. They just called us up and say, "Hey, don't start without us." So we're just waiting just 5 minutes. So if you're joining us, stand by, get your notepads out, your pens. We're gonna get this rocking for you tonight.
All right, if you are just joining us, we will be getting started in just a few short moments. We're just waiting for our remaining guests to get started with us. All right. Hello and welcome to our session tonight, our exclusive webinar that where we'll show you the strategies that will help you write and publish your book in 30 days or less. We are so excited to be with you this afternoon, and we hope each of you are doing well. This is a very promising time. We're in the first quarter of the new year. I can still say that, right? And it's just a really good time for you to be really focused on what's going to take you to the next level. And I'm sure you realize by now that a book will help you get to the next level. I know, and Coach Mwale, who's our special guest tonight, we both know that because we've been there, wanting to get a breakthrough in our career, wanting to really be known for what it is that we love, and that's coaching, teaching, and helping people. And so guess what? We decided to write a book. So I really am excited that part of our story inspires you to want to march on and get it done. And our objective is to help you get that done within the next 30 days or less. You can do it. We've done it, and we have mapped out the blueprint that you need to follow in order to get that done. So without further ado, I'm going to just check in our Trini office and see if our coach is ready for us to launch with how to write and publish your book within the next.
I'm ready, Chantal. Coach Chantal, I'm ready. Guys, we are so pumped by the momentum. You know, people are just asking so many questions, and I want to let you know what really spurred this presentation on. You know, even as Coach Chantal check her feed, you know, one of the things that we have realized is that people are desirous to get their story out. So in this presentation, as we cue this up for you, in this presentation, we realized that personally, we were just tired giving people advice one by one by one by one. We was like, hey, let's do some training session. This is actually our third session online, and we have decided that we want to give you the entire package, the full detail, all right, the full detail of how you can take your book from conception in terms of the idea and also all the way to purchasing in terms of publishing and people able to purchase your product. So Chantal, let's get this going with no more delays, guys. Those who are running late, guys, you just missed out because people are there blowing up their phone. It's like, man, I'm in traffic. I'm trying to get a good signal. We just have to get this going. So let's start off with the presentation, and let's go.
Take it away, Coach.
Okay.
So I know that you will be sharing your screen. So I want you all to know that we are super high impact but low tech. So if you do have any issues with seeing our screen, just simply shoot us a message and we will be able to rock it out and go very quickly with that.
Okay, great. So let me just get that up for you, first of all. So, Coach Chantal, can you see my screen?
Yes, I sure can see your screen.
Okay, awesome. So let's get this rocking. So, on behalf of Laptop Lifestyle, we want to say welcome to you, and we're going to talk about how you can publish a book in 30 days or less. All right? Are we on the same page, Coach Chantal?
Yes, we sure are. It looks awesome.
Okay, great. So, presenters, you know who we are. All right, so I'm Coach Amale, and this is Coach Chantal. All right, and we are excited to welcome you, aspiring author. I know you are here as an author, and you want to get your idea out. Stock dreamer, all right, you are dreaming about this book. We want to say welcome to you. Even to the stubborn believer, someone who is just constantly saying, man, I have an idea and I want to get this going. All right, you have a story to tell, you are in the right place. Do you have life lessons to share? You are in the right place. You are in the right place. So we want to say welcome to everyone as we lock into this mastermind. Expectations. You will have a published book. By the end of this presentation, you're going to know the key strategies to have a published book. All right, you will be a great speaker also. all right, because we're going to teach you that not only is a book essential, but there's also the possibility, great possibility of being a speaker. Also, you will be given a clear 30-day strategy. All right, that's very, very key. We're going to give you a 30-day strategy for this presentation. All right, so that's very, very, very important. Also, you must know that you need to take action. All right, take action with the advice that we are giving you. Once you take action, you're going to see this advice bringing you great results. All right. So we are self-published authors. Coach Chantel, she is on a mission, 21 Secrets to College Success. She has published her book, wonderful young lady, a great business partner, and I'm confident, my confident, I'm so proud of her. And if you like it once, you got to do it twice, guys. We in our non-profit organization, these are the both products and projects we have launched in terms of moving forward as being self-published authors. We have sold over 2,500 copies of our books. We are in colleges, universities, bookstores in Canada, US, UK, and even in the Caribbean. All right, so we have really expanded, and we want to share with you how you can take an idea and make it an enjoyable process and also a profitable process too. All right. So we are also millennial speakers. Now this is Coach Chantel, getting her game on with college students, and yours truly, I'm here talking with some cadets abroad in Canada. So we are always on the speaking circuit, always impacting millennials. All right. So a little bit about us. We are certified business coaches. All right. We are millennial speakers. We are owners of the Laptop Lifestyle LLC. Um, we believe in living the laptop lifestyle. All right. So we are business owners. We have coached over 2,000 persons. Um, we have clients. We have allowed clients to earn over 0.5 million US just in the past 6 months based on our coaching, based on working as a team. So guys, we not only know how to have fun, publish books, but we are astute business owners. All right. I have a bachelor's from the University of the West Indies, currently working on my PhD. And Coach Chantel, she has a bachelor's from Clark Atlanta University and a master's from American universities. Our area is international relations and communication. So we're a powerful team, and we want to work for you in your favor. All right. So let's get to writing. All right. So at this point here, I want to talk with you about the writing process, all right, and what's going to be really, really essential. At this time, I really want Coach Shanta to cue up the slide on some of the key areas that we will be covering. The key areas that we will be covering. Coach Shanta, are you there?
Yes, I am here, Coach.
Okay. So we just want to cue up some of the key areas. So while you get that right after this slide, we're going to talk to you, my audience. What is required for you to get your writing process? All right, what is required of you to get your writing process going? Now, first of all, if you understand in writing, you would need to go through a discovery process. All right, a brainstorming. You need to go through a masterminding of what is required for you. Let me just bring my screen, stop my share screen here, and just pull it up here for you. I hope you guys can see me. Can you guys see me? Okay, awesome. All right, so in your process of writing, we want you to ensure that your value as a writer, you're going to be coming across some key areas. So let me just share with you some of those key areas for you. Number one, are you seeing my screen, Coach Chantal?
just give me 1 second. I cannot see it just yet.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I think it's up there.
I just want you to pretty much tell them before we get into the nuts and bolts, I want them to see the human side of writing a book and why it's necessary, the mission that we all should have in writing a book and it being a God inspired idea versus just a way to, like, promote yourself or to make some money. So just speak to that briefly and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
Um,
Well, one of the core areas of writing a book, other than it being a profitable idea, guys, a book is like what we call a baby, all right? It's something that you'll want to nurture, something that you'll want to protect, and something that you'll also want to cherish, all right? Secondly, one of the key things about a book, it must be coming from a place where not only are you personally inspired, let me bring up my camera here. Not only are you personally inspired, but you're also on a pathway to share your story. All right, that's very, very key in sharing your story. You need to know that what you are about to write, what you are about to put out there is your personal story, a story that only you can tell. All right, so that is one of the greatest ethos we want you to drive towards. So let's go into some of the nuts and bolts in terms of getting your story across and doing it successfully. So let me pull that up for you. All right.
yes,
All
coach, and
right.
I'll let you know when I can see your screen.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, always remember teamwork makes the dream work. All right. So can you see my screen? Coach Chantal?
I sure can.
Awesome. All right, so let's bring this up. So let's get your writing going. So some of the value 10 lessons that we will be bringing to you is how to market and sell your book before it's written, how to even get listed on Amazon, all right, how to develop a product line with your books, how to get your speaking engagements, how to negotiate your contracts. This is what we are going to be shaping this outline in this session. Getting paid before you speak, which is really, really key. Launching a tour. So you don't want just to have a book, but you want to be able to have a presence, all right? I just came out from my fifth tour where I traveled to Panama, Atlanta, Jamaica, Kingston, Orlando. Atlanta was my last stop. Panama was my first part of my city tour. All right, how are you able to negotiate that? What are some of the key areas? Promotional materials. How to design your own website. Oh man, that is key. How to design your own website. All right, so tonight we're going to even look at selecting your target audience.
Sorry,
Create,
coach.
yes.
If you could just go back for a couple of slides and let's see if you can mute your mic because I want to just refresh your browser and I want to make sure that we get in those last four essential outlines, that lessons that we're going to teach you and show you step by step how to actually launch your book, right? So what I want to share with you, and perhaps if you mute your line, then I'll be able to speak while that particular page is up. So let's see, you can still share your screen, yes? Well, you are still sharing your screen, so let's just, okay. All right, so we would actually need you guys to let us know if you are able to see the screen of Imwale because I am speaking, so I can obviously see it. But pretty much, like Imwale said, we're going to give you some really valuable things that we didn't know prior to launching our book. We were completely in the dark doing a bunch of Google searches, spending hours in front of the computer trying to figure out how to put this thing together. We knew that we needed a book written, but we really didn't know the essential things that we needed to focus on to make it happen. So if you can just continue regarding, you know, these four things are so essential. You want to be able to know how to get speaking engagements, how to get your book listed on Amazon, how to develop a product line. These are things that you may not be thinking about now, but we'll let you know what's possible when you actually get your first thing done, which is to write your book. So continue, please. Okay. So, Coach Amala, you can actually stop sharing your screen and I'll share mine so that we can get this thing underway.
Okay, as Coach Chantal pulls up her screen, we wanna we want to encourage you to understand that even as you about to launch that aspect of your book, there is a methodical process from not just understanding the value of your book, but also understanding some of the key core areas. So let's focus in on that as Chantal expounds on these areas.
Coach, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Proceed.
Awesome. So the other five things that I wanted to mention to you that are essential for when you're thinking about your book are your promotional materials, how to design your own website, as well as developing a budget, right? It will cost money for you to write your book because you will need to find really good editors as well as a book formatter and designer. And so we'll teach you about how to actually master the art of book selling as well. Because what good is a book if you can't actually sell it, right? Some components of selling your book is creating a table rush, retailing your book, wholesaling your book as well. But tonight's main focus, because we don't want to give you guys an overload where you feel like, oh, this is exactly what I thought it was, too difficult to write a book, I can't do it. No, it's possible to actually write a book. You just got to need to know the fundamentals. I made up a word right there. You need to know the fundamentals in order to get it done. So tonight's session, we'll talk about the 5 key strategies for writing a really, really awesome book. And that's first key is selecting a target audience. The second key is creating your book cover. The third key is obviously to get started writing. And fourth key is to get a professional editor. And finally, to market your book. When it comes to selecting a target audience, you need to do informal research. Informal research means surveying people who will potentially buy your book. So, for instance, you can go on Facebook and actually write a question that says, hey, if you're a person who comes from a health and wellness background and perhaps you're in a business where you promote a nutritional product and you have a passion for nutrition and perhaps you want to write a book about that. So you would simply do a Facebook poll by asking a question. Hey friends, if I decided to write a book about health and wellness, would you want to read it? Or even more specifically, hey friends, if I wanted to write a book about the 7 foods you must avoid, would you want to read that book? If you get an overwhelming response of yes, then it's probably a good idea to write that book. Another strategy is to go to Yahoo Answers and sorry, Coach, if you can mute your mic, please.
Okay.
Another suggestion is to go to Yahoo Answers to see what people are seeking answers for, right? A lot of folks, billions of people are on the internet, and they go to Yahoo Answers to get responses from people just like them or professionals who can solve their problems. For instance, I was reading on Yahoo Answers, and folks wanted to know, is it normal to have, this is going to be disgusting, but is it normal to have yellow substance coming out of your ears? Like, it was gross, but listen, it was such a really simple question, but folks really wanted to know that answer. So if you could address one of the your book around one of the questions that people are asking on Yahoo Answers and give them that answer, they'll buy your book. So that's part of doing informal research. Also, when selecting your target audience, you want to identify what they are currently reading, okay? What do people already buy? What books? That's a good indication that your book should be similar to those that are currently selling. You can Google the top 5 books that are about health and wellness, for example, and figure out what about those books make them sell. Look at the top 10 books in Amazon is another strategy that will help you actually select a good book. Now, once you have your target audience, you will need to create a book cover, okay? You cannot sell a book with a crappy cover. In the days where you say, you don't judge a book by its cover, well, that remains true until you become a self-published author. The goal is really to create a work that does not look like you self-published it. You want to look like it's the utmost professional project, which it will be once you implement the strategies that we're going to share with you in this webinar. So when you create your own book cover, you want to always keep in mind your audience. You want to make sure you don't have things that don't appeal to your target audience. So if your audience are, members are children, for instance, of course you want to have a lot of bright colors. But if you are targeting more of a professional crowd, then having monotone or monochromatic colors are probably the best. Okay? And think about your images. Which image will portray your book content most profoundly? Okay? Do a Google search, once again, of common books that are selling within your market and figure out which images they have used in order to convey the message of their book. Now, this part is exciting because this key will actually get you in gear to writing your book. Coach Imwale, do you want to actually speak about this part? But I think you'll have to share your screen, so maybe we'll wait until a little bit later for you to get to speak on this part. So if you could just mute your mic. Okay, thanks. Your mic, that'd be awesome. I told you guys we are high value but low tech, so I hope that you are getting tons of value right now when it comes to thinking about writing and publishing your book within the next 30 days or less. So it's easy to do it. Why? Because the best books are between 90 and 120 pages. Now, 120 pages, that's actually pressing the envelope. You want to get down to that sweet spot of 95, 90 pages max for your book, okay? Why? It's because in our society, people are quick consumers of information. So you want to appeal to that attention span that we have developed, okay? So the structure for writing your book, simply put, if you want to write a book in 30 days, okay, and it's going to be 120 pages, well, you will need to actually write 4 pages a day. If you want to write a book that's 90 pages in 30 days, you'll need to write 3 pages a day and commit to doing so. Clear off the things in your calendar that will prevent you from writing your book. It's time that you focus and get it done. So this simple formula of 4 pages a day or 3 pages a day will help you get there. Now, I want you to also keep in mind that this is the 30-day strategy, okay? This strategy will actually help you get to writing your book within 30 days. However, if you want to actually publish your book in the next 30 days, okay, you'll need to set aside 15 days to write instead of 30, and you'll have to keep in mind that the other 15 days will be for editing as well as creating graphics for your book, okay? Now, typically to get this top information, guys, about how to write your book and how to be a successful author, guys, I'm going to tell you, it's a huge value, and you'll see that by going through our course, but I want to just let you know what's on the market already for information like this. Now, Brian Tracy, as you know, he is a person who's published a lot of books, and he's known because he's taught other people how to write his books. Well, if you wanted to get a course that taught you exactly what we're teaching you and what we're teaching you in the future, guys, this is going to cost you way over $500. In fact, he has a virtual training course on how to become a published author that costs $697, okay? And in fact, it's only a 4-part virtual course, guys. That is, I'm sure, good value, but it's so expensive. And however, what's even more expensive is doing it on your own, like what we did before. We spent a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money trying to put all these pieces together. And fortunately for you, we went through that because now you can benefit from our experience. Now, if I told you that we would teach you everything step by step how to actually write your book. And we would charge you what Brian Tracy charged you, which was $697. Would it be worth it? Absolutely, it would be, because you will not have to go through the agony and the stress of dealing with spending a bunch of money that you probably hadn't budgeted for in the beginning, right? You can learn from the mistakes that we made and get all of it in one simplified strategy course that will teach you everything you need to know to have your book published within the next 30 days or less. Okay? So if I gave that to you, you would definitely see the value in paying $1,575 for it. Of course you would, because we give you far and beyond what Brian Tracy is offering. However, his is actually selling. However, what we wanted to do was make it affordable for you to actually get. So it's not going to be $1,575. It's actually not going to be $297 for you to get. We are so passionate about our mission of helping 30 authors publish and write their book within 30 days that we're not even going to charge you guys what the standard rate would be for a simple course would be $197. We're actually going to give you guys our exclusive 30 authors in 30-day rate because we want you all to do it. We were able to do it with a lot of pain, sweat, and tears, and we want to make the road less burdensome for you by offering our course that will teach you step by step how to make it happen.
Coach Chantel, at this point, we really want to remind you guys that this process is a very significant process. And I'm just going to share my screen with you guys to get an even much more wider scope of how phenomenal it is for you to make a strategic decision, all right, in not just writing your book, but also being very strategic in how you are going to leverage every opportunity that you have. All right, so as Coach Chantel indicated to you, Coach Chantel, are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so as Coach Chantel indicated, we want to help 30 authors in 30 days. That's our strategic decision that we have made. And as she indicated also, this is a value that not much people have access to. So this is what the actual value is in the open market. All right, and that's not what we're going to be charging you. The actual value of our coaching and our products will be $297, only $297. All right, we wanted to make this available to the market that we coach and mentor, which is the area, the 20 somethings. All right, the persons who are in college, starting their first job, really passionate and want to take this world by storm. So we made it affordable enough, but however, valuable enough, because this is a high ticket item, and we're going to show you why this is a high ticket item. So stay tuned for it. Now, the 197 is where we would want to help 30 authors in 30 days. Why? Because we're showing you how to market and sell your book before it is written. We are going to show you how to get your book listed on Amazon and also Barnes & Nobles, how to develop a product line, how to get speaking engagements, negotiate contracts. All right, this is not dealt with in any book writing. None. It is not dealt with. But we deal with it very methodically, how you are able to negotiate contracts, even launch a tour. We will be showing you strategically how to do that, how to do your promotional materials, how to design your own website, and even your own blog. We're going to show you how to do that from step A to step B. All right. Now, the value of these 10 lessons, we're also going to show you how to develop a budget, finding editors, finding book formatters and designers, how to master the art of even selling your books. So if you are speaking, we're going to show you how to do a table rush, how to do strategic retail and wholesaling, and a bonus. Chantal, Coach Chantal, somebody say bonus. I hear you. Somebody say
Somebody
bonus.
say bonus.
Bonus, bonus. Guys, we are also adding a bonus for you where we are giving you a master checklist. All right, where we're gonna give you a master checklist where you are going to be able to follow methodically, step by step, from the day you sit down to say, hey, I have an idea. We're gonna show you how to conceptualize that idea and follow that master checklist from the idea to doing your book cover to writing. What are the areas you need to do in your writing process? We have a step by step from your writing process all the way through. So that master checklist is going to be very key in doing this course. So it's not just information and we say to you, good luck. No, there is a work master sheet that's going to guide you through that writing process. We are also giving you as another bonus, speaker's contract. We will be giving you what does a speaking contract look like. All right, guys, it is some of you are on this webinar. You have been speaking a lot, but you've been speaking for free. Our course is going to show you how to be booked as a speaker, what that contract supposed to look like. We are giving you the same contract we use that Coach Chantel is traveling the world with, that I am traveling the world with. We are giving that to you as a bonus. All right, so look at this value. You will never know what's the contract Brian Tracy is using to get his speaking engagements. All right, we're giving you everything. We are giving you the editor's contract. You don't just hire an editor just like that to give him your work. There are intellectual issues that are involved that you want to protect, and we want your book to be protected, to be high quality and also protected. So we're giving you an editor's contract, ghostwriter's contract. We're also giving you a budget. Somebody say budget. Somebody say budget. Coach Chantal, where are you? So
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot I was supposed to be the loud one here.
you're the hype person here. What's up? So we're giving you a specific budget. What your budget should look like from conception to actual. All right. So guys, we are also giving you speaker's fee. What would your speaker's fee look like, and how do you negotiate that speaking fee? We're going to give you an entire template to show what your speaking fee should look like at 15 minutes, at half an hour, what your speaking fee should look like for a workshop, what your speaking fee should look like for a workshop and a keynote speaking engagement. How do you mix and match both in order to get the gig, mix that with products? Guys, we are giving it all to you. So let's not mess around with this. Is ultimate value. So we will have 30 authors in the next 30 days. We want you to be able to see what's the actual value, and we are saying we are giving this product at a $297, but only today for the first 30 people, one-time offer to the first 30 people who will get their hands on this product. We are giving it to you for $97. For $97, we will be giving this product available to you, to the first 30 people. After those 30 people, it's going back to $297. All right, it's going back to $297 because, as we say to you, this is an actual value of over $2,000, and you do not get those bonuses. You do not get the type of detail, 10 lessons from conception to publishing in 30 days. So if you want to get it at $297, no problem. But we're saying to you, we know you want to save some money because you are a self-published author. Add this product now. Coach Chantal will share with you the link so that you'll be able to get this product at a one-time offer to the first 30 people at $97. We want to help 30 authors in the next 30 days, and we want you to be the part of that 30. Coach Chantal?
Absolutely. And can you just tell them, because I told them about my pain, sweat, and tears when it came to actually writing my book and actually getting it printed and published and getting my ISBN numbers, and there was just so much involved in really the process from concept to actually, execution. And it took me a long time to actually get it done. And when I finally got it, I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to make this simple for the next person who, reaches out to me to do this. So could you tell them a little bit about your journey?
Let me give you an example, guys. when we launched our RB3 um, NGO, which is helping young people to reclaim independence and create hope, when our team commissioned us to do both these projects, um, Coach Chantal was the first person off the blocks. And as the team started to work with her, and as we started to work together to conceptualize this vision, what had happened was we learned some hard mistakes, some things oversight, working through it, going to seminars, traveling and going to seminars to learn how do we hone this process, because we don't just want to write a book, but we want to impact lives, because a book has the ability, what we call a multiplier effect. I am here in Trinidad and my books are in the UK, it's in Canada, it's in the United States. People have an ability to interact with me and the gift that God has given to me. So Coach Chantal, she went through a lot of well, together with me, because I was just there side by side with her. We and the entire team were just pushing towards getting this done, and we were able to get this project done in less than 30 days. But guys, I have some exciting news for you. Right after Coach Mwale launched his project, and it took me 7 days. Y'all in here, it took me 7 days, because when we learned from the mistakes and the errors, I was able to accelerate my success and be able to have my book done in 7 days. That's why we were able to launch and amass such products. I will even let you know, we were able to sell books before it was even ready, because people were really, really impressed by the marketing process, the conceptual process, and also the delivery process. So guys, you want to have a global reach, you want to be a ready author in a very small budget, and we have that strategy for you. Coach Chantal?
Yes. So you could actually bring my screen on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I definitely am excited. Coach Amale, can you see me okay? Am I all set? Okay, great. I'm excited to let you know, guys, that we are going to have this lesson for you. And for those of you who have signed up for this presentation, I am going to send a special link out to you at the conclusion of this session here, where you can actually get that course for under $200. Now, I wish someone had done the same thing for me, giving me 10 step-by-step lessons that I could use to actually grow my book, okay? I come from a public relations background, and I want you to know that this course will give you the marketing strategies that you need to sell your book. It will give you the structure that you need to actually write your book. So many resources. My jaws are just hurting from talking about it, but I want you to know that you can rest assured that your journey to becoming a self-published author within the next 30 days or less has been laid out for you, and we will get that right over to you. So, Coach, with that, I am just looking forward to the authors that we're going to help this month. How about you?
I am too. I am too, guys. First 30, we are ready to release that to you. $97 to the first 30. Get it now. Get it now. Get it now. I just told you I was able to destroy my project in 7 days and be
And we
able
sold a
to.
lot of books. I must say, like, for folks who had to, just labor and find all this stuff on Google and whatever, and ask and pay a lot of money too. We actually did a course that you flew out from Trinidad to do, which was plane money as well as admission money into the course. And guys, we learned this so you won't have to do it by yourself. So I'm excited. We are pleased that you are aspiring authors, and we'll be messaging those 30 people who registered to actually get this course.
Awesome, guys. So on that note, we must see you at the top and not
From the top. So take care, and we will be seeing you on the inside. Take care.
okay. Bye.